Hi, my name is Lori Fesperman, and I go by Scissor Wizard Cosplay.
And I'm Kelly, I go by Fallen Feathers Cosplay.
And together, we're the Feather Wizards.
Yay!
First part done!
Finally!
I met you probably around 2010, doing local things.
Costuming, because it was costuming, because then I did actually go to club.
Yeah, started going to anime club with me, and then we would hang out. We had some sew parties together.
We did have a few sew parties.
I'd go over to y'all's apartment and sew, and I think we did like some minor projects together, or like in conjunction with one another.
It was, yeah, because I had you over. There was one time I had you over. I think I was working on Seth.
Yeah.
It was just to get an opinion, because I also had, because that was when Seth was my second costume.
Yeah.
So I needed a lot of help. So it was, I had you give me suggestions. I had Corey give me suggestions. Mm-hmm. And those you guys were about the only two, because you were the only two that I knew that sewed. So I was like, well, crap. But nobody actually helped me with the costume. It was just taking opinions and praying that it worked. That's a lot of my costumes, praying they work.
Right. That's right.
Praying that they work.
Yeah.
They've turned out okay.
Blood, sweat, tears, and lots of prayers.
Lots of prayers. How'd you make it? A hope and a prayer.
And blood.
And blood.
There was a blood sacrifice.
I actually think there was, especially on Esther.
But we've been going to conventions together since about 2010. Yes. I've stayed with you, you've stayed with me.
Yeah.
Mostly I think I've stayed with
us. Yeah, because we're the ones that get the room.
We get the room, and that's been fun. All of our massive costumes like packed into
a tiny little room.
Tiny little room, and your poor husband just like shuffled in the corner, like doing all thing. And we're all like in and out of costumes, hoop skirts and wings, and that one time Corey brought her dragon, a dragon costume.
Yeah, left the dragon in the room. That was AWA.
That was
AWA for that contest.
That was a lot of fun though.
That was fun.
So how long have you been cosplaying for?
I've been cosplaying since 2001, but it wasn't until 2011 until I actually started sewing my own costumes and actually starting to compete.
Okay, and I've been doing it since I think about 2008, and almost that's immediately started sewing my own costumes. That was the draw to me, to actually create and then showcase. And I tried competing a little bit to begin with, but I didn't really enjoy it. So I wasn't until probably a few years ago that I actually started doing the competitive side, and really been enjoying that a lot. You've won several awards, haven't you?
I've won three.
Three. But they're pretty big ones.
They're pretty decent.
Yeah.
I won Best Manga in 2011 with my actual first costume that I sewed together.
And that was an AWA, right?
And that was AWA, Anime Weekend Atlanta. The second award that I got was, believe it or not, I actually got 2 awards for my Esther. I was actually allowed to compete twice with the costume. I won second place novice at Animazement, and then at AWA I ended up winning Best of Weekend, Best in Show.
That was a beautiful costume.
Thank you.
I've been doing the competitive stuff seriously for probably about the past, I think, 4 years. I got back into it when my family wanted to compete as a group, and we got an honorable mention. And it was so much fun that I started doing it on my own, and the next time I did it, I got Best in Show at MomoCon 2012, I believe. Yeah, I think it was 2012. And I've gotten a few awards here and there, Best in Show and honorable mentions, different competitions over the past few years.
I think the next question is, when do we want to go to China?
When do we go to China? Yeah. I've actually been to China before.
I've never been.
You've never been? It's so cool. It really is. It's amazing. When I was back in college, I got to go overseas and study there with my college. We had a sort of, we call it intercultural experience.
That's fun.
And each student had to like go somewhere outside of their comfort zone and study for a while. And I picked to go to China with a small group of art students and study traditional Chinese painting, which I was not very good at, but I really enjoyed the experience. It just, opened me up to like how so many different people live. The food was amazing. I actually found out that I love traditional Chinese food. The stuff you get at the like #1 Chinese buffet, not real Chinese food. But I really do like real Chinese food. It was so tasty. I tried to try everything. I really did. The one thing I couldn't get past though was the chicken's feet. Like I tried, I really did try. But I mean, the cool melon ice cream was amazing. All the different dried funguses and stuff they'd throw in there. Because I like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
Thanks.
Spicy foods are my favorites. Anything that was kind of spicy, I loved. I did have to get used to the fact that like cold Coke beverages were not, where we were staying, were not very prominent. You could get like warm Pepsi and that was about it. So I learned to appreciate warm tea. I had not previously enjoyed it and I really was like, this is actually pretty good. I like this. Getting to tour the area, see all the many sites. Cool. Oh my gosh, some of the gardens we visited were just absolutely beautiful. Everybody where we were staying was incredibly friendly. I remember at one point we were staying on a college campus and some students who had been practicing English but had never actually gotten a chance to speak with a native English speaker came up and struck up a conversation with us so they could try out their English. And they're really good and it was really fun to, you know, we were like their test subjects. Yeah, and we went to a concert and I got to see these like really little kids play the violin and they were just like, oh my god, they're so talented. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would love to go back. I really would love to go back and revisit places I've been, see places I didn't get to see, because we were only in like Nanjing, Suzhou, and Shanghai.
I'd like to go to Shanghai.
Oh, yeah, we got to visit the art district, and that was incredible. Blew my mind.
Nice.
Your turn.
My turn?
Your turn.
Why I want to go to China?
Why do you want to go to China?
I've never traveled outside of the country.
So this would be experience.
So this would definitely be a different experience for me.
Outside of your normal.
It's definitely outside of my comfort zone. Because I'm definitely afraid of flying, but I want to visit.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I've flown in the States before, many times, but I've never been outside of the American.
United States.
The United States, the Americas.
America.
No, I haven't been outside of the country, and China sounds pretty good.
China sounds
pretty good.
Good place to start. It's a very big place to start.
Yeah.
Very large place.
Very overwhelming. But it'll be fun.
Oh, it was great. We were discussing what we thought the U.S. team, what type of animation would really represent Team USA. Disney.
It
has to be Disney. For us, I mean, Tangled's strong female lead with an awesome female bad guy. And then that amazing song, Mother Knows Best.
Yeah.
It's a perfect fit for us. Because I get to be overly dramatic.
I get to be the usual shy thing.
The shy thing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Fit both of our characters really well, I think. So we've been, working on getting our costumes here. You've cosplayed Rapunzel in the past, so you already had an almost complete costume.
Almost completed. I have to actually rebuy the wig.
Yes, she has to redo her wig. Mother Gothel though has such a fun, sort of elegant but naughty kind of thing going on, and I was like, I just like to have that costume. So I was like, I'm all over this.
I've been dying for a Mother Gothel for a long time.
I've already got it done. I'm wrapping up, putting a lot of the trim on, and we have this really cool idea to have a backdrop, a collapsible backdrop of the castle or the tower wall, and with Rapunzel's drawings and paintings on the wall, and we can play around with that during the skit.
Yeah.
So we really wanted a prop interaction with our skit, because we were looking at past competitors at the competition and noticed that while they had some props, they weren't utilized as much, and we really wanted to bring that
different aspect. Yeah.
So yeah. We hope that you consider us for Team USA for the Chinese International Comic and Animation Festival. Thanks, guys.